Hey everyone, welcome to the first training of the 90-day accountability group. Um, what we're going to do tonight is on Friday when I asked you guys what questions you guys might have, we got a couple. The first one being how to get past a one-on-one, and the second one is getting people off the fence or, kind of helping them kind of close out what they want to do. Um, so what we're going to kind of do tonight is I'll kind of open up and kind of touch on the first question. Kaylin will kind of help answer the second one, but we'll probably be cutting each other off as we frequently do. We're going to kind of go back and forth a little bit and kind of help each other. Also maybe towards the end, if we're feeling up to it and it's ready to go, we will do a little quick role play for you guys. So with that being said, the first question, how to get past a one-on-one. There's a couple different ways about it. There's no really cookie-cutter way of kind of helping people get past that initial one-on-one. But really, guys, what it results back to is the success system. So after you do that one-on-one, you are in charge of setting appointments. You're a professional appointment setter. So, after you talk to them, you tell them your story, you share with them what Advocare has done for you, where you're going with it.
And ask them what they want.
Yeah. And then, you follow up with that question, hey, I know that I understand that you kind of are looking for an extra $500 a month, or I understand that you're kind of looking to lose 10 pounds. Whatever it might be, ask that question like, hey, listen, my friend Kaylin or my friend Tanner, they've been doing this a lot longer than I have, and they just want to help you guys succeed, and they're helping me on this journey that I'm taking. So when you have 15 minutes, maybe just to chat with them a little bit. How about tomorrow at 5 o'clock? If they say yes, great, book it down, let us know. We're gonna help you guys in any way we can. But really, guys, it's really just asking them the question. They're like, is this something that you'd be interested in, or how does this sound to you? You want to ask them questions that makes their brain think a little bit. I'm reading a book right now, Above the Line, Urban Meyer. I posted about it here a couple days ago, but in that book he kind of talks about as being a leader, you want to ask questions that gets their brain thinking, and you want to ask them questions that'll help them get to the best result possible. So I know you kind of have something to add to that a little bit.
Yeah, so to get past that first appointment, guys, it honestly, the way I look at it is in Advocare, you're the driver. And so when people come to you with questions, or they come to you because they want to lose weight, they have a problem and they want you to help them solve it, whether it's getting out of debt, staying home with their kids, making a little extra money, losing weight, having more energy. You have the solution and they have the problem. And so you're the driver of this vehicle, and you want to guide the conversation. Like you drive the car. Just like if you were going to go to the doctor doesn't ask you to step on the scale. The doctor doesn't ask you to open your mouth and say, ah. The doctor says, first of all, they ask you what's going on. They listen, just like we do. And then they say, okay, open your mouth. I'm going to listen to your heartbeat. Okay, go step on the scale. Okay, we're going to weigh you, measure you, whatever. Like that's what doctors do. They tell you what's next, and you don't argue because you're sick and you want to feel better, okay? So these people, whoever they are, when your customers come to you or your prospects come to you and they say, I want to lose 30 pounds, you say, okay, great. Well, tell me a little bit about your lifestyle. You want to listen. You want to ask a lot of questions to them, really feel them out. And then you tell them what's next. You say, okay, well, I hear what you're saying. I totally understand how you feel. Share your story, and then say, it'd just be a lot more beneficial if we could chat with my friend Kaylin or my friend Tanner. And I want them to kind of tell you a little bit more about what would be better for you and help figure out a plan that's specific for you, or if they're interested in the business. I want you to hear their story. They're the ones who got me started. They've had a lot of success with this, and I want them to give you some advice, and you can hear Advocare the way I heard it. So it's not, hey, do you mind talking to KK? Oh, hey, do you mind if I get them on a 3-way call? People are, that gives them the opportunity to say no. So a lot of you guys get stuck at that one-on-one because you're asking, you don't ask. And if you don't want to tell people about us yet, you just say, like if you're on Facebook, which I know a lot of you are, and they're talking to you and, they want to know about the 24-day challenge, just say, hey, you know what? I want to tell you all about it, but it's so much easier to do on the phone. I can do it in 10 minutes on the phone more than I could do it over three days of us getting back and forth and hit and miss each other on Messenger. So when you have 10 minutes in the next couple days, and then if they say, I'm free tomorrow at 12, hey, KK, are you free tomorrow at 12? Yes, I am. You go back to that person and you say, hey, I'll call you tomorrow at 12. By the way, my friend Kaylin's going to be on. She's awesome. She helps me a lot with Advocare. She's great at answering questions and explaining things. You're going to love her. We'll call you at 12. Boom. You didn't ask. You set the appointment first. You already know they're free. They're expecting to talk to you. You check with us. We're free. Great. It's an appointment and it's set. Then they can't really back out, right? So that's how I set the appointments and move past that one-on-one. Then it gives you the opportunity to move into an event if there is one. But then the next one, leading into the next question, it's getting people off the fence and closing people. I don't really like the term closing. I don't feel like that's what we do here. I feel like we definitely want to get people to place orders and sign up or whatever they're looking for and what's best for them. But really, guys, the best way to get people going is, like Tanner said, always be asking questions. I always end with questions like, so are you ready to get started? Or does this sound like something that is going to be great for you? Or what questions do you have? Like, I'm always asking questions to keep the conversation going. But you want to give them action steps. Again, you're the driver. And so when I'm talking to people about it, and they're saying, well, how much does it cost? Or all these, blocks that people get set in front of you to be able to say no, they don't want to do it. I'll ask them, well, what's your budget like? How much money are you looking to spend to get the results you're looking for? We fit Advocare to your budget, not the other way around. I say things like that. And, like I was talking about a few minutes ago, it's always about starting with their why. So if I'm talking to Tanner and he says, he's not my husband for a minute, I'm getting married in 3 months and I want to lose 50 pounds. Like, I want to look great on my wedding day. Because guys say that all the time, right? Anyway, so if he says that, then I'm going to remember that. And so I'll say, okay, great. So tell me, about your diet now, blah, blah, blah. We'll go through the conversation. Then at the end, when we're going to close him, it's, we told him what's best for him. We've talked about price. I've told him about preferred customer, distributor. We've given him all his options, and he hasn't made a decision yet. Then I'm going to say, so Tanner, I know you said that you want to lose 50 pounds by the time your wedding rolls around in the next couple months. And I really think that this program right here fits into your budget like we talked about. It's going to help you see the results, especially if we get you on a 90-day plan instead of just the 24 days. So really, this is really gonna help you get going toward your goals. So are you ready to get started? Okay, it's always reminding them their why, showing them why it's gonna be a good plan for them, and then asking, are you ready to get started? Okay, I can get you signed up, or you can do it yourself through my website. What's better for you, right? And most of the time, guys, here's another secret from me. In 4 years, I have almost never had someone go do it themselves. I do it for them because then I know it's gonna get done. I get all their information. I make them a username and password. I put it all in. I get their first order placed, and they're done. Because it's done. I did it. I know it's done. I know it's done right. And there's no him-hawing for 7 weeks of, oh, yeah, I'm going to do it tonight. Oh, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll get to it. It's done. So that's really all I have to say on getting past the one-on-one and how to get people off the fence. Usually your sponsor is really good at getting people off the fence. So if you feel like you're not getting far with this person and you haven't introduced them to me or another leader yet, that's probably why they're still on the fence. And you have to remember statistics here too. Most of the time, sales, which we are in sales, it takes 5 to 12 exposures before someone says yes. So you just got to keep following up, have a follow-up binder, and remember to follow up with people. So.
And guys, too, real quick, if they're remotely talking to you in any sort of way, even if they say they might not be interested, they're interested, you guys, because they're taking time out of their day to chat with you, to share, to hear what you are doing, to hear what you could help them do. So no matter what, guys, even if they tell you no, like Kaylin was saying, 4 or 5 times, whatever it might be, they want to do it. That's the reason why they're talking to you in the first place, guys. That first initial one-on-one call or meeting or whatever it is, if they say no during that, you guys, they came there for a reason. They came there for a purpose. So what Caitlin was saying, it's your job to kind of find out what that purpose is and kind of keep relating back to that, because the purpose is what drives everything. Like she said, if someone wants to lose 50 pounds before their wedding, keep resulting back to that, guys. That's all you have to do. Yeah, you know what? I'd love to help you get started on this, and I want to help you lose that 50 pounds. I think this would be great for you, like she said. But guys, I just want to throw that in there, that no matter what, people are always looking, and you got to be there for them when they're ready.
And lastly, when it comes to following up, and we'll turn this off, it's not just about following up with, hey, are you ready to order? Hey, are you ready to get started? Hey, are you ready to buy your Spark? Hey, do you want to buy the 24-day challenge yet? Like, that's annoying to people. Following up is just touches. Like, hey, I was just checking in to see how you're doing today. I saw that you had a cold. How are you feeling? Right? That could even be counted as a follow-up. Like, just checking in on them, being a friend, having a relationship, not just asking for the sale constantly, But then other ways to follow up could be when Advocare releases new things, like the new flavor of Slim, or when you see things like the Slim Challenge, or preferred customer, or all in, like all these different things. Those are reasons for you to reach back out to people and say, hey, I know we briefly talked about the 24-day challenge and you were really interested in losing 50 pounds by your wedding and it just wasn't the right timing, but I'm really excited. I want to let you know Advocare released a new flavor of one of my favorite products called Slim. It helps with burning fat, boosting your metabolism, and helping with energy as well, and appetite control. And we're actually putting together a Slim Challenge, and I know that it wasn't the right timing before, but I just wanted to check in and see if this was something you might be interested in joining with us. So, when stuff like that comes out, it gives you an excuse to reach back out and circle back to people. So, we'll cut this video off. I hope that was helpful. If you guys have more questions, let us know. If you have any questions on this video, let us know. But that's what we got for you tonight. So keep going. Keep this accountability strong. Keep sending in all of your daily tasks to Tanner.
Tonight was one of the best nights.
We're not going to hound you guys. This is accountability, as in you are holding yourself accountable to us and sending us your things. We're not going to make you do anything. We're not your bosses, guys. Like, we're not going to hound you, like, get this in on time. It's okay. If you want this bad enough, what did you do today? Send us your tasks, and then we'll tell you good job. That's awesome. Let's keep going, right? That's like doing this day in and day out is what builds the business. And if you need us, I'm doing some mixers for some people in this group. If you want me to do a mixer for you or anything, let's do it. Put us on the phone. But let's just keep you guys holding you accountable and working toward.
The weather's clearing up, so, we're down to travel.
That's right. So have a great night, and if you need anything else, let us know.
Bye.